Africa has suffered a poor image as the world's poster child for negative stereotypes such as war, disease, famine, and many others. Whilst the continent does have its challenges, there is also truths that risk getting drowned in a single story being projected as the narrative for Africa. Ours is a vibrant continent with a youthful population that can be harnessed for productivity with the right skills set. It's a continent with huge natural resources that can transform its fortunes with the right management and governance skills. It's a continent that offers exciting investment opportunities. And we as MTN are an example of how much that investment can be and how much it can be good for the continent and for business. In trade, in energy, and in digitization, and many, many other opportunities exist in Africa. Indeed, Africa is the place to be. This is the continent. And I mentioned a youthful population, and to pick up what Dr. Dlamini Zuma said, and I know the VP feels strongly about this, we have to develop our women, our young girls. We need to give them ICT skills. We have to give them digital skills so they can be part of the development of our continent. And we are committed to that as MTN. This morning, the various conversations that took place here at the APD focused on international private-public partnerships, the role of the AFCFTA in eliminating trade barriers, the mobilization of finance for urban development and transport and logistics to make free trade a possibility among several others.
As we gather under the theme Delivering African Single Market through Infrastructure, Invest, Connect, Integrate, we acknowledge that the path towards African prosperity is a journey that demands vision, a collaborative spirit, and a shared sense of purpose. Your Excellency, I want to dwell on two major issues very close to my heart, is private-public partnerships and diaspora and socio-economic inclusion. Africa, with its diverse nations and culture, holds immense promise, yet its potential is still largely untapped due to systemic barriers. One of the most significant hurdles to overcome is the fragmented nature of the continent's markets, which have made it difficult for countries to effectively trade with each other and share resources and scale up innovations. This fragmentation also means that businesses are unable to access regional and international markets, and citizens are disconnected from opportunities that could enhance their livelihoods. The vision of a single African market is one that enables seamless flow of goods, services, capital, and people. To achieve this, we must focus on three interconnected pillars: invest, connect, and integrate. Investment is the cornerstone of every thriving economy, and in Africa, we need for a substantial investment in infrastructure to unlock the full potential of the African continental free trade area and foster intra-African trade. We need to address the infrastructural deficit that has long plagued the continent. While investment lays the foundation, connectivity speaks to the lifeblood of a truly integrated market. Infrastructure must be built in such a way that connects not only the major cities and capitals, but also the remote areas.
The Africa Prosperity Dialogue 2025, this year themes Delivering Africa's Single Market through Infrastructure, Invest, Connect, Integrate, is not just a call to action, but a clarion call for unity, innovation, and bold leadership, as we collectively work to transform the Africa Continental Free Trade Area from a visionary framework into live reality for all Africans. The AFCFTA stands as one of the most ambitious and transformative initiatives in Africa's history. It is more than a trade agreement. It is a blueprint for unlocking Africa's vast economic potential, fostering industrialization, and driving inclusive growth. Yet, the realization of this vision hangs hinges one of the critical enabler, infrastructure. Without modern, efficient, and interconnected infrastructure, the promise of a single market will remain unfulfilled. Infrastructure is not merely a facilitator of trade, it is the foundation upon which Africa's economic future will be built. Transport corridors, digital networks, energy systems, and trade facilitation mechanisms are the arteries that will connect our economies, empower our business, and enable Africa to compete on the global stage. However, the challenge is stark. The African Development Bank estimates that Africa faces an annual infrastructure financing gap of $68 billion to $108 billion. Bridging this gap demands innovative financing solutions, robust public-private partnership.
Last year, the Arab Coordination Group committed $50 billion for Africa sustainable development. We are very proud that Badia is the first front runner with these resources to make sure that the African continent is able to leverage that resource for its development. The theme of this year's dialogue, Delivering Africa's Single Market through Infrastructure, Invest, Connect, and Integrate, perfectly aligns with our shared vision. The Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement is a game changer for us. It is also a success that we can realize, but depends on our robust infrastructure transformation.